Yes, this is Ron Moulton from the Ron Moulton Show. I would like to thank you for tuning in once again. And as promised, I'm bringing you an update on a debacle in PG County where several events have been shut down by a government that has no respect for its citizens. In PG County, as you know, 7 clubs have been shut down over the last few years because they played a genre of music called go-go that was started by the legend Chuck Brown, that the political figures in PG County and the DMV and DC praised continuously, but they tore down what he had started. Now, what's interesting about this, now the government officials, because people on social media, they going on and going on and going on about this and raising a lot of hell, they act like they try to work it out. They actually reached out to the hotel and told them that they can have the event if they didn't sell alcohol. Now, how much sense does that make? That's like them going to Merlin Live where they're making all this money and what they care about now, or the MGM, and saying, yeah, you can gamble, but you can't sell alcohol. You know that just ain't going to happen. So basically, we had the people who we put in office, who you put in office in PG County and DC, who just carry us like stepchildren because they don't think that we can mobilize. They don't understand that 70% of the people that were going to those events were from Maryland, and then the other 30% had friends and family members who live in Maryland that are from DC and Virginia. So they don't understand that people can mobilize and actually do something about this. So if you don't get involved, if you don't do something, things won't change. Now, update. The event has been moved from the Metro Points to the Eclipse. Okay? The Eclipse nightclub in Washington, D.C. And the promoters are saying they're going to do something special at this event. They're going to turn it up, and there's going to be something special, but they're also going to do something free for the patrons who come out at another time to add on for your inconvenience that the county has brought upon you. You know, the day before the event, you cancel it. Where do they do that at? You know about this event. They plan these events months out, and you wait the day before the event. That shows you how much respect you have for the people. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. And then they try to attack the gender of music. And I'm tired of some of these brothers and sisters who are on Facebook talking about, well, they need to go need to get this stuff together. Let me tell you something. Years ago, we organized the go-go community with government officials, and we came up with a blueprint to make the music safe, to uplift the music and the genre, and make it something special and something that should be embraced, just like in New Orleans how they embrace their music, just like in Philly how they embrace their music. But what happened is, so you know, a corrupt leader in PG County destroyed that because he started taking money under the table from a club that didn't want to go by the standards that we were putting forth. So that's what happened. We had people from D.C., Maryland, the government officials, the federal officials, the bands, everybody, the prosecutors. We had everybody working together as one to solve this problem. And the corrupt officials messed this up. Just so you know, the go-go community did step up. Get your information right. Second thing is, things have gotten a lot better. We don't have all those shootings and all this stuff at clubs no more. People are past that. People are trying to live and have fun. So that's the other thing. And the other thing, if you go on H Street and U Street, I mean, you got all type of things going on. And it's not even go-go people. You know, we know what happened at different nightclubs in the city that didn't play go-go. They had just as much violence back in the day. In fact, some of them had more. But it wasn't talked about because it wasn't go-go. And there's some talk about a class action lawsuit as well. We're working on that right now to hook some people up with some people and let them move forward with this, because you're violating people's constitutional right, attacking a genre of music and attacking a certain group of people and certain classes of people. And it's not right, and it needs to be addressed. Enough is enough. Also, just so you know, there was an event planned before this by the group that I'm a part of. My brother Dan, Super Dan, and other leaders from the music community, and also from the activist side, activists from the community are coming together and form DC Music, which stands for Movement Uplifting Safe Independent Meeting. And we had a focus group and a working session where we were going to work on, break out in groups and talk about solving not just the problem with the music, but the problem with gentrification, with jobs, and other issues that are affecting us. And we're starting a movement and doing a big kickoff after January the 7th, after this meeting that's going on at Bus Boys and Poets. Doors open at 5, meeting starts at 5:30 to 7, and we leaving with a plan of action, not a bunch of venting. We coming to start solving our problems and working together. And by the grace of God, this was already planned before this happened. So that just lets you know God's divine order. He already knew that the county was going to do something crazy. So he already had a vehicle in place that the people can embrace. I'd like to thank my brother Nico from Go Go Radio. I'd like to thank all the bands and everybody who's going to be a part of this, the hip-hop community and the community activists, the grassroots people from the community, and you patrons of our music, our culture, and our history in the DMV who are coming out. All right, we need you. And if you need to email me for more information, you can email me at theothersidemedia@yahoo.com. You can hit me up on Facebook. You can hit me up on the Ron Moten Show page. You can hit me up on DC-Music page, or you can see me in the street. All right, because we're going to be out here signing people up. This is a movement. We will not continue to be disrespected by people. And just so you know, most of this is black on black crime. Just so you know, black on black crime is just not in the streets. All right, this is black people destroying the lives of black people. You know how many people are going to work tonight at these places? Do you know how many people who will work not just with the bands, the bartenders, the people who do the sound, the people who do security, and so on and so on? These people, you're messing with people living, their way of living. All right, this is not about music. It's about an industry that you're destroying. So get involved. Contact me. If you need to call me, you can hit me 202-285-2136. All right, but the best thing to do is to send me a text message, because I get a lot of messages and I don't always have time to answer all the messages. So text message me or call me. This is a movement. Stay tuned. All right, and remember, negative things happen when positive people do nothing. God bless. Stay tuned. We're going to do this.